Welcome to Fluent with AI, where real conversations are combined with intelligent English practice. Let's speak better and smarter with AI.
Welcome back to Fluent with AI. Today we're diving into one of the most anxiety-inducing experiences known to humanity, the job interview. You know, that magical moment when you suddenly forget your own name, your greatest weakness becomes I work too hard, and you somehow convince yourself that asking, "What does your company do?" is a brilliant conversation starter. But here's the thing. What if I told you that you could practice your interview skills with an AI that never judges you, never gets tired of your stumbling answers, and won't remember that time you accidentally called the CEO mom? That's right, artificial intelligence is here to save us from our own social awkwardness, one practice session at a time. Let's face it, traditional interview preparation is like trying to learn to swim by reading about water. You can study every possible question, memorize your achievements backwards and forwards, and practice your firm handshake until your friends start avoiding you. But when you're sitting across from a real human being who holds your career dreams in their hands, all that preparation can fly out the window faster than office donuts at 9 a.m. This is where AI becomes your secret weapon. Think of it as having a personal interview coach who's available 24/7, never needs coffee breaks, and won't judge you for practicing in your pajamas. AI can simulate realistic interview scenarios, ask you unexpected questions, and even analyze your speech patterns to help you sound more confident and articulate. The best part? You can fail spectacularly in private. Want to practice answering, "Tell me about yourself," for the 15th time because you keep rambling about your cat's dietary preferences? Go ahead. Need to work on not saying every 3 words? AI's got your back. It's like having a judgment-free zone where you can make all your mistakes before they actually matter. We've all heard the horror stories. The person who showed up to the wrong building, the candidate who brought their emotional support peacock, or the interviewee who answered, "What's your biggest weakness?" with, "I have a tendency to overshare," and then proceeded to detail their entire dating history. While AI can't help you with your choice in emotional support animals, it can definitely help you avoid verbal disasters. Point 1 of the most common interview failures is the dreaded nervous ramble. You know what I'm talking about, when someone asks you about your experience, and you start with your current job but somehow end up explaining your 3rd-grade science fair project about volcano models. AI can help you practice concise, focused answers that actually address the question being asked. Another classic mistake is being too honest too quickly. Yes, authenticity is important, but there's a difference between being genuine and volunteering information like, "I hate mornings," or "I once got fired for trying to organize a flash mob in the break room." AI can help you practice threading the needle between honesty and professionalism. Then there's the opposite problem, being so rehearsed that you sound like a robot reading from a script. Ironically, practicing with actual AI can help you sound more human by teaching you to be flexible and conversational rather than rigidly programmed. Here's where things get interesting from a language learning perspective. AI doesn't just help you practice what to say, it can help you understand how to say it. Modern AI can analyze your speech patterns, identify filler words, and even suggest improvements to your pace and tone. Many people don't realize that communication in interviews isn't just about content, it's about delivery. You might have the perfect answer to, "Why do you want to work here?" but if you deliver it like you're reading a grocery list, you're not going to make the impact you want. AI can help you practice varying your tone, emphasizing key points, and sounding genuinely enthusiastic rather than caffeinated. For non-native English speakers, this is particularly valuable. AI can help you practice difficult sounds, work on your rhythm and intonation, and even suggest more natural ways to phrase your thoughts. It's like having a pronunciation coach and a conversation partner rolled into one very patient digital entity. There's something magical that happens when you practice enough. Suddenly, the things that used to terrify you become second nature. It's like learning to drive. At first, you're consciously thinking about every single action, but eventually, you're navigating traffic while mentally planning your grocery list and singing along to the radio. AI interview practice works the same way. The more you practice common questions and scenarios, the more automatic your responses become. This doesn't mean you become robotic, quite the opposite. When you're not struggling to remember what you wanted to say, you can focus on being present, connecting with the interviewer, and showing your personality. This is particularly important for introverts or people who struggle with social anxiety. The interview setting can be overwhelming, but when you've practiced your core messages dozens of times with AI, you have a solid foundation to fall back on even when your nerves are acting up. Here's something fascinating. AI interview practice can actually help rewire your brain's response to stressful situations. When you repeatedly practice in a safe environment, you're essentially training your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. It's like exposure therapy, but for professional situations. Many people Catastrophize about interviews, imagining worst-case scenarios where they completely blank out or say something mortifying. But when you've practiced with AI and successfully navigated tricky questions dozens of times, your brain starts to believe that you can handle whatever comes your way. This confidence shows up in your body language, your voice, and your overall presence. The goal isn't to replace human interaction, it's to prepare you for it. Think of AI practice as your training wheels. You're not going to ride with them forever, but they help you build the balance and confidence you need to succeed on your own. The skills you develop through AI practice, clear communication, structured thinking, managing nervousness, and adapting to unexpected questions, transfer directly to real interviews. But more than that, they transfer to all kinds of professional interactions. You'll find yourself speaking more confidently in meetings, presenting ideas more clearly, and generally coming across as more articulate and professional. As AI technology continues to evolve, we're seeing more sophisticated tools that can provide increasingly realistic practice experiences. Some AI systems can now simulate video interviews, analyze your body language, and even provide industry-specific scenarios. But here's the thing, no matter how advanced the technology gets, the fundamental principle remains the same: practice makes progress. The more you practice expressing your ideas clearly and confidently, the better you'll become at it. AI just makes that practice more accessible, more personalized, and significantly less intimidating than cornering your friends and family for mock interviews. So here's your challenge: find an AI tool that offers interview practice and give it a try. Start with basic questions like, "Tell me about yourself," and "Why are you interested in this position?" Don't worry about being perfect. Remember, this is practice, not performance. Pay attention to your patterns. Do you tend to ramble? Do you forget to give specific examples? Do you sound enthusiastic about your achievements, or do you downplay them? AI can help you identify these patterns and work on improving them. And remember, the goal isn't to become a perfect interview robot. The goal is to become a more confident, articulate version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, the best interviews happen when you can be genuinely yourself, just a well-prepared, well-practiced version of yourself. The job market is competitive, but with AI as your practice partner, you're not going into interviews blind. You're going in prepared, confident, and ready to show the world what you're capable of. Now get out there and practice your way to success. Your future self will thank you for it. That's all for today's Fluent with AI. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm Nancy. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and every successful interview was once just practice. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep being awesome.